Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to tie up all the loose ends on the 92 F150 after the blown head gasket job. Plan today, put the bumper on, the skid plate, and a few miscellaneous items. It shouldn't take very long, but I'll go ahead and throw it on camera here so we are completely caught up by the time this is done. Be ready to drive out and be good to go so I can start working on the Lightning interior. Let's just jump right into it today. Funny, this is pretty much where it all began, unhooking all this. Man, there's no light here. A little bit better. Simple enough, we're just gonna get this put back on. Oh. Here. Get this stacked back onto the throttle body. And onto the air box. Ooh, you know what? I forgot that part. I almost forgot to snap this back in. Easy enough. Right beneath here, your air filters are sitting right here on top. This will just plug right in underneath it. It's supposed to pop in, but mine's actually broken and feeds straight up into your core support. Now we're back right here. Back over. Put that in there. This newly installed grommet. Throttle cable's on there good. Slide. Punch. One more right there where this little screw will hold it. Reinstalled. We need to tighten up these clamps. Let's get the battery terminals. We're just doing bare basic stuff today. Gotta go ahead and back it up just a smidge. Now it sounds to me like that squeaking's not going away, so I'll probably end up having to get a tensioner belt on that, but that's okay. They're not expensive, and I probably did something to mess that up. Now I gotta remember how I did this. What I end up doing is getting this bracket tightened back up to the bumper itself. I came in here off camera, and this was way back when I first took the bumper off. This was bubbled out, so I hammered it in and tried to flatten it out as best I could. So now I just need to tighten these down. Now behind these bolts right here, before the one on the bottom broke, it's just these little holders. So you can't torque too much on them. They're just there to hold those in place, I guess. Which to me seems a little weird because then you're bolting up that big bracket to the frame. I don't know. What do I know? You know, sometimes it's not about doing a job. It's about getting the GoPro to finally recognize your Bluetooth on your iPad, your phone, or an SD card error. Jeez. So 30 minutes later, here we go. So these are gonna bolt in with the 21mm nut on the backside facing towards the cab. So they're gonna bolt in like this, holding the bumper up, and this is gonna hold on to it. So let's loosen these up. Alright, let's see if that can fall on my face in a minute, huh? Okay, now you got the same view I got. So what we're gonna do is take these, feed them through, and we're gonna lift up without breaking everything and try to pin it into place. And now we'll have a little bit of adjustment up and down Hey, luckily I left the nuts way over here. Give ourselves a little bit of insurance. Technically that should not fall. Okay, let's do the other side. Get that in there. I'm gonna swing out and figure out exactly where I need to adjust up and down. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, do we go all the way to the frame, or? I feel like the best bet is to get it as high as possible, but what do I know? Thought the truck was rolling. Stupid door just blew closed. All right, so this is skid plate. 4 bolts, that's all we got left. Let's get this thing up. Well, that is the skid plate. All we got left that I know of, I go grab the center cap and the screws for the fender well. Oh man, this is crooked over here on this side now too. All right, well, my bumper's not going to be great. So speaking of the inner fender well, one of my first videos I had a subscriber, which is kind of crazy for me to say that, but it's kind of cool. But I had a subscriber, I think it was TDGS34, if I remember correctly, asking about the inner fender well when I took it out. I did all that off camera. I kind of just dry fitted it in there. Really simple to do. If you're still watching these videos, you're going to have 7 of these, and it's got an 8mm head on it, and they're all along here as soon as you come into the fender well. Beyond that, once you undo all those, on the inner liner right along the engine bay, you'll have a couple of these with the washers. That's going to cinch them up in there too. I believe there's one underneath here and one in the back. Let's do a walkthrough. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I kind of started it. You're going to have, starting right here, up to 2, and then right here, what I need to undo is the fender well will actually kind of overlap right here. It does on the other side, so I'm going to try and match it. So that's your 3rd, 4th, there'll be one here for 5, 6. I'm missing one somewhere. Then looking in here where I took this off to get to the exhaust manifolds and everything, you'll have this one with the washer will go in here like that. To finally, underneath the front of the truck, where's your bumper? Fender well will come up right here, and that last one with the washer will go right here. Once those are all undone, this is loose. It's hard to tell with the shadows. The shadow is actually the spring. But once this is loose, up here's where everything bolted in from the coffee can and the other. Oh, look at that, that's loose. You just need to kind of slip it over the suspension here, and it'll come out. That's it. I don't know if that's the best explanation of how I did it, but with what I'm working with right now and running that light, that's kind of what we got. So I'm gonna get all these screws tightened up. Good enough. All right. Center cap. I think I'm done. That should be cinched up. Kind of ran out of light yesterday. Got the truck back in its rightful spot. So this project is done. Bumper's on. It's parked, ready to go. Fender well. I hope that came across. I'll find out later. It's in there secured. That's it. Obviously quite a bit more to do with the truck. It needs a little more love. Nothing major, nothing pressing. It's still drivable. But we're done. Let's call this project finished. So that's going to leave me moving forward to what I want to try next. So we've seen it in the background, we've heard it mentioned, but we're gonna try to get some work done on a 93 Lightning. This has definitely been a fun project. A lot of people have come along here. The subscribers went crazy with the help of some good friends that I always shout out here on my channel, and with the guys who happen to find the OBS content interesting. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If y'all would do me a favor, check that description below, because there's going to be 3 guys that do amazing work. It's very entertaining. It's fun to sit there and just kill some time watching them. Zane over at Hodgepodge Dodge Garage, he's blowing up right now with his F600 series. Jason at Sparks Fire and Baling Wire, doing a tractor restoration right now. That's some really cool stuff. I'm learning a lot watching that. I really enjoy watching that series. And Cody at Y Duck Productions, he's restoring a 99 Suburban. It's coming out amazing. I can't wait to see him start digging into this, the engine, and see what's going on with it. The interior came out amazing. I should fly him down here to go ahead and do this truck. Think about it, man. But as always, guys, if you stuck me to the end on this one, I do appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.